nggak tinggal di satu tempat.
Lelaki tak berdaya.
Holy shit.
Enggak. Lelaki mereka nggak tinggal.
So I'm like a monkey stand right now. Alright, officially this is my first day in Indonesia and it's my first morning and I'm in Jakarta airport right now. I was here last night but I didn't really get to see much except for the way to my hotel and the way back from my hotel. This place seems like a little bit fancier and a lot less crowded version of Dhaka, the city I grew up in, although I believe Jakarta overall has a greater population.
Bagasi Anda dapat diambil di dekat tabung.
About to take a motorbike to my hostel. I just got to my hostel and check out the view from my balcony. Holy shit.
I'm gonna rock your back, take it down slow. Gonna rock your back, don't you know? I'm gonna rock your back, take it down slow. Gonna rock your back, don't you know?
So there's a long way to get to my hostel, but I think there's a shortcut, which is hiking up here, and hopefully I can make it with a ton of beer. So they're showing me a way to get to the top, which is supposed to go through all of that, and I don't think I'm gonna try to do that. I'm probably on the wrong track, so I'm just gonna go around and go the long way. Don't hurt yourself.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Oh shit. Alright, cheers.
Big city, beautiful sky. The only thing I want is to taste of your body. South sand, thicker than light. Your beat and breathing house keep me from dying. I'm gonna rock your back, take it down slow. Gonna rock your back, don't you know? I'm gonna rock your back, take it down slow. Gonna rock your back, don't you know? Big city, beautiful night. The only thing I want is a taste of your heart. Let it go, it's gonna be alright. There's nothing in the world that can make me fly. I'm gonna rock your back, take it down slow. I'm gonna rock your back, don't you know? I'm gonna rock your back, take it down slow. Gonna rock your back, don't you know? I'm gonna rock your back, take it down slow. Gonna rock your back, don't you know?
So after a disgusting amount of sweating, I've reached the and I'm the first one to do it. Look at that.
And female there has small head, small body and short face. Male more big. They have to lay down like this. Yeah, because they are spraying here.
Holy shit.
Enggak. Lelaki mereka nggak tinggal di satu tempat.
Lelaki tak berdaya.
Sampai.
I wish they would respond to be like, here boy. Where'd the other one go?
Rock your back. Don't you know I'm gonna rock your back. Rock your back.
Well, hello. So it's been a busy day so far. We started off by hiking off Kaulapata, which was the island with the beautiful views. Next we went to Komodo Island. You guys know all about that. And then we went snorkeling. I didn't really get a lot of good video of that there. Apparently one of my friends saw a swordfish. I'm still not entirely comfortable with the concept of swimming by myself in the ocean, but it was still fun. Drying up my swim shorts now on top of my boat, and we're heading to this other snorkeling spot which is supposed to be really cool, and it's supposed to have manta rays. So hopefully I'll get some good videos of that at least. I don't know, what do they eat?
Probably no rice.
I assume there are not a lot of farmers down there. That was crazy.
That is impressive.
Whew.
Congrats.
So this part of my hostel is literally called the chill zone, which goes really well with what I'm doing today, which is just chilling, reading a book on my Kindle, because I lost the actual book at Jakarta Airport. Hey kitty. Well, good morning, world. This is unfortunately the last day that I'm getting with this spectacular view to wake up to, but next stop is Bali, so it shouldn't be that bad.
On your home to Bangkok, Thailand, and Atlantic below.
What's up, everyone? Thank you for watching this video. A little background on this one. So this is my first few days in Indonesia before I went on to meet my mom and family in Bali. I had a few days to myself and I wanted to use it to see Komodo dragons. I grew up watching Discovery Channel all day, so I was pretty obsessed with Komodo dragons, along with a lot of other animals my whole life. And I was thinking, if I'm gonna go to Indonesia, I have to go and see these animals. I didn't really know what else to expect from there. I was just going there to see a bunch of Komodo dragons chilling on a rock on some island. And I was about to have my mind blown by how beautiful this place was. You know, it's really cool when you look up a place online and it looks really beautiful, and then you go there and it's cool. I think it was even cooler, though, for me to go in there having no idea what to expect, and then coming across this paradise that you call Flores and all the views. A short story, on my first day there, I just forgot to eat because I was so busy exploring this town and just checking out the view and chilling with some beer. I think it was around 8 or 9 p.m. when I was having a few drinks with some friends at the hostel, and I realized that, oh crap, I haven't had lunch or dinner today. I should probably make myself a sandwich. That's how high I was on adrenaline the whole day, the first day I was there. the hike to Pulau Pader. I don't even know the name of that place, by the way, before I went there. And that was probably one of the top 5, if not top 3 most scenic hikes I've been on in my life. I strongly recommend going there. On my 3rd day there, I had the option of coming back to Bali a day early so I could meet with my mom there. But I chose to spend a whole day to do nothing and chill on the rooftop and just enjoy the view from my hostel. That is how beautiful this place was. I've never done anything like that before in my life. A few tips for visiting Flores, which you should really do if you ever end up going to Indonesia. It's only a 1-hour flight away from Bali. Speaking of flights, never expect the flights to be on time. I had, I think, 10 flights while I was in Indonesia, and 8 or 9 of them were delayed by 1 or 2 hours. So keep that in mind when you're planning anything. If you're going to Labuan Bajo and going to Komodo, and if you want to do a longer trip out to the islands, let's say 2 or 3 days, it might be worth it to plan that in advance. The plan, which people usually do, is to go there and find a trip. I couldn't find one that was 2 or 3 days because it was off-peak season and a volcano went off in Bali and there were not a lot of tourists there. So if you really want to be sure that you get to go on this 2-day or 3-day trip, and if you have the money to afford booking a trip online for a little bit more money, go ahead and do that. If you like this video, don't forget to like, let me know in the comments, and subscribe to watch more videos. That's it for this video. See y'all next week.